Hi, I'm Nixie Royd. I'm a Sea Dragon VTuber from the deepest, darkest parts of the ocean. I came to service concession stuff, and I like shiny stuff like my darling pearls. I have been VTubing for the past 4.5 years, and I decided at the very last minute to shoot my shot with the Wildcard Club. I've been thinking about it the whole time that applications have been open and auditions have been open, and I talked myself out of it for a little bit, but I decided that life is short and I gotta take my shot. So, background on me, just because I don't know what else to give you for a video like this, besides me singing later on, but I am mainly a variety streamer. I do a lot of FPS. That's not necessarily why I opted to go with Doki's team as my first pick, but more so because I listen to a lot of emo and punk rock songs. I grew up on it for years as my middle school and high school years, and no, it's not a phase, Mom. I still listen to it today because it's like comforting. Yeah, like my biggest musical inspirations, it's gonna be Pierce the Veil, Scene Queen, Ash Nico, Paramore, Symphony of Sirens, Avril Lavigne, of course. Like they're all there in my head, all bunched up and mixed together with a bunch of other music that I also listen to because I just really love music that tells stories, which is what excites me about the Wildcard Club. I think that there is a lot of potential to tell stories because it's going to be collaborative. And I am somebody who loves a good group project, not because I ever was the person who did all of it or did none of it. I always contribute to group projects because I enjoy being a part of a group and belonging somewhere. And I think that's something that we all aspire to have, but it is something that I really enjoy. I'm the third of 4 kids. I grew up doing a lot of team sports, with the one that stuck with me for my whole life being competitive cheerleading. So I'm very used to performing under bright lights on a big stage, and I kind of miss it. The good news is I can kind of dance. White girl can kind of dance. Not too much, but at least I can do choreography. I'm pretty quick to learn it. I was almost a dance minor in college at the behest of one of my professors. Alas, it didn't work out. Yeah, I do a lot of karaoke streams. Well, not anymore, but I used to do a lot, and I still do them on occasion. Will have a video at the end of me doing a little snippet of me doing karaoke in person, which I was very tipsy for, but had a little anxiety attack afterwards. It's fine, we're fine. That's another reason why I wanted to join the club. Is I want to get rid of this anxiety. I want to get rid of the performance anxiety. I know it'll never go away fully, but I want to be able to go out and perform, and I think I would just be more comfortable doing that with a group. I don't know what else. I have a electric guitar laying around. I don't know how to play too well. I've learned a couple of chords on YouTube, and I'm still working on learning very slowly. Yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty bubbly and loud. I don't know. Doki's team honestly feels like the place where I belong the most, not just off of vibes and the fact that it's my favorite type of music. Of course, you'll see clips of me singing stuff from Epic the Musical. That is, I am also a theater kid at the same time that I was really getting into my emo and punk pop era, punk rock era. I was also in theater classes in high school, so I do have a lot of theatrical influences. I'm also an amateur voice actor, so I have been working on taking more voice classes, and there is something to be said about voice acting and singing, and there's a fair amount of overlap in how you go about doing that. But yeah, I don't know. I'm like literally doing this on the last day I possibly can because I'm a big dum-dum who shouldn't let my anxiety determine big decisions like this.
Poseidon, eh? There might be a way to evade him. There might be a way to get home. Though this other way's very dangerous, it might be your one final hope. I know of a brilliant prophet. Problem is this prophet is dead. It's a sexually explicit kind of love.
And she said, if you were me, you would do the same. 'Cause I can't take anymore. I'll draw the shades and close the door. Everything's not alright, and I would rather. Thank you for watching, and good luck to everybody else applying for the Wildcard Club. Thanks, bye-bye.